Welcome back to Pokémon Colosseum. In the last part, we defeated Venus and 2 Cypher peons here in Realgam Tower, and we're immediately gonna get started with what I would imagine to be our final rematch with a Cypher admin. Ein. Okay, they wanted to give us another one of these little areas with no real consequence. The design of this place is a little odd. It feels like a little over the top. Here he is. But I suppose that kind of fits in with Cypher, and I was actually thinking about Cypher as an organization, and I guess we'll have a chance to talk about that in this battle. Well, so you have come, hand in hand like a happy couple on a nameless stroll. Well, let me inform you, this is no picnic. You will never defeat me with such a frivolous mind. Why is everyone trying to pair up Wes and Rui? Seriously. Okay, Ein. You really are a very strange looking guy. Rhydon, well, you didn't have that before. And Pelipper, I don't think you had that before either. That's fine, we can deal with this. I have a feeling I know where this is going, though. With a flying type and a ground type in the battle, we might be seeing some Earthquake. So, not gonna give him the chance. Let's start off with Reflect. I led with Artie, but I don't really think we need him. In fact, maybe we could bring in... Nah, we'll deal with the Rhydon first, and then we'll bring in Plusle, I think. Plusle could be quite useful. So this guy doesn't have... That was not actually who I wanted to attack. I said, let's deal with the Rhydon, and then I attacked Pelipper. He doesn't have a Shadow Pokemon now, right? We snagged his Raikou the first time we fought him, so this should be a relatively straightforward battle. The guy has some relatively high-level Pokemon, 49 Pelipper, and I think the Rhydon is 49 as well? No, the Rhydon's 50. Toxic? Well, that's not what I expected in the slightest. And, that's not really gonna work out very well for you, buddy. Because, again, Synchronize is just so good. We can handle this, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, we'll roll with this. We won't get rid of the Toxic Poison just yet. I think our turns are best spent attacking for now. Protect? Oh, don't you. This is the most unexpected Rhydon ever. I see him paired up with a flying type. I'm like, he's about to Earthquake me. No, Toxic Protect. And Fly as well. This is going to be obnoxious, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm in here for the long haul. It's okay, because he Toxic'd himself, so he can't keep up this stall game forever. Right then. Well, he can't protect this turn, so let's throw everything at Rhydon and we'll deal with Pelipper later. We are at quite a level disadvantage, but that's okay because Apollo still hits like a truck. And I think Artie might even, yep, have enough in the tank to take out Rhydon straight away. No problem. Good stuff. And Apollo grid level 43. Good. Oh, nice, and 42 for Artie as well. Trying to learn Mean Look? Nah, no real use for that. I've noticed that trainers don't tend to switch their Pokemon out very much in these battles. Manectric. Ooh, we have just the ticket to fight you, but that will mean getting rid of Pelipper. Which I think we could be able to do with a Psybeam and a Feint Attack this turn. So we'll give that a go. Maybe I should heal up Apollo though. No, okay, we will. We will heal up Apollo. I was gonna be reckless, but that's just not how I play the game, so let's use Lemonade, and we'll cure the poison next turn when Apollo's probably not in threat of being knocked out. Another Protect user, that's so odd. So yeah, I was thinking about Cypher as an organization, and I really like some of the narrative of this game. The story has been pretty simple, but there are some ideas that it has been pushing, which I think are really interesting and still relevant today, in that Cypher is an organization, a criminal organization, that is quite well known in the Ore region. We said we were going to cure the poison, so let's do that. So, they're not exactly a secret organization. Quite a lot of people know their name. They had pretty much dominion over the Under for a fair amount of time until we came along. And people are just letting them get on with what they're doing. And then they come along with this Realgam Tower. Okay, synchronize again, thank you very much. they come along, build this Realgam Tower, and it's mentioned that they're collecting funds to finish off their Shadow Pokemon plan. And again, people are just happy to let this happen. Oh, nice, it missed. That's really fortunate. Again, I think Artie is just going to play the healer here. No more rain, though it wasn't really benefiting us. Oh, it wasn't really benefiting them much anyway, so let's Lemonade. So yeah, people are really just letting Cypher get on with what they're doing, and even going so far as to accept Shadow Pokemon from Cypher for their own personal gain. A lot of trainers around here have kind of left their morals behind and accepted Shadow Pokemon because it would make them more powerful and not stopped to think about the morality of it. I think that's a really important message, in that you can't just let these huge companies get away. Ooh, Crobat, cool. You can't just let them get away with doing these immoral things just because it benefits you slightly. I think that's a message that we could all afford to take away from this game. And yeah, there really is quite an element of dystopia. That's annoying, that fly. There is quite an element of dystopia in this game, which we saw explicitly in the Under, but overall, just the general apathy towards Cypher as an organization in this region, it's certainly something that reflects a little bit on the state of the world at the moment. Okay, let's hit Crobat again. We probably wouldn't outspeed it even if Apollo wasn't paralyzed, so I'm not too concerned. Hydro Pump, okay. Let's see how well Apollo takes that hit. Not well at all is the answer to that, okay. Well, that throws a spanner in the works. What can we do? Let's bring in Plusle, actually. Plusle should be able to deal with Crobat relatively well. Let's see how much damage this fly is going to do. That's a pretty cool animation. That still did a lot of damage to Plusle. Yeah, the level gap is really starting to become an issue, but I feel like we're getting towards the end of the game, so I don't want to stop and grind right now. I'd rather just carry on with the game to its conclusion if we are nearing the end. And level gap will just have to be there. It will just have to be part of the challenge. It's probably going to fly up again this turn. Let's Spark the Starmie and Feint Attack it too, just in case that's not enough. Psychic. Oh, that might knock out Plusle, actually. Yeah. Okay, that thing is pretty quick. You know what we might need here is Light Screen. Okay, let's bring in Columba. Artie's really, it's really been a solid rock so far in this battle. Hasn't really done a whole lot. He's mainly played the healer, but has certainly been useful in that regard, of just not taking a lot of damage and being able to put out a bit of consistent damage. Not really too much with Feint Attack, but certainly not bad either. And being able to do super effective damage to Starmie is nice, though it wasn't enough. So this rain-boosted Hydro Pump is really a bit scary, but hopefully Columba can get up a Light Screen, and Artie might be able to finish off Starmie this turn. Thunder? Uh-oh. This guy has a lot of type coverage. Starmie is causing a big problem for the team. Okay, that's okay. We still have Battleback and Low-Key left, so let's bring in Low-Key. I don't think Battleback has his best matchups right now, so we'll save him. Nice, okay, we got rid of Starmie. That's pretty good. The rain stopped. Does he still have another Pokemon? No, this is his last Pokemon. That's good. Okay, well, we have Psybeam on Loki, so that should be able to hit Crobat quite nicely. And I guess Feint Attack to finish this off. This was a very straightforward battle, for me at least. Didn't really have to, Are you kidding me? Another crit? Ah, jeez. I have a feeling Loki might have been able to hold on there, if it wasn't for that crit. Okay, we can make this work. We can do this, it's not a problem. Intimidate is going to help us out. Artie, get in there with a Feint Attack. Yeah, haven't had to implement a lot of strategy in this battle. It's been pretty much who can hit who the hardest, and right now Battleback is not going to do a very good job of hitting anyone. And Crobat's probably going to outspeed it, so that's actually agility this turn. I'm predicting that it's going to use Fly again here. And maybe now is the time to try and confuse it. Oh, decided to protect. So yeah, so he started off the battle with this kind of protect stall strategy, and then finished off the battle by bringing out Starmie and Crobat to try and sweep. It's an interesting mix of strategies here. I wonder if we can get a triple kick off. This is going to do precisely 0 damage, but I just really want to test the waters with Battleback's speed, if nothing else. But we'll probably just start using Battleback's turn to heal up the team if we can't get Crobat confused and really break its ankles a little bit. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, probably in Explorers of Sky, but Crobat's another one of my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, triple kick did absolutely nothing. It looks very odd in this game. The eyes and the teeth are really quite jarring, but it's still one of my favorite Pokemon. Okay, more poison. The first time we battled Ein, I didn't really get the idea he had much of a strategy. I'm guessing he's out of flies now, since he hasn't used that yet. Has he shown another attacking move, or has he only shown Toxic and Protect other than Fly? Well, we'll find out. I guess we can just keep... You know what? It's probably best if we just revive someone as backup. Oh, it would appear that we don't have any revives. Well, okay, I guess we are triple kicking. I could have sworn I went to buy revival herbs or revives, but I guess I didn't. Okay, well, let's just keep doing what we're doing, which is very little damage, but it's working. Yeah, the first time we battled Ein, I didn't really get much of an idea of a strategy from him. It was just kind of a hit them as hard as you could. He's got a bit more of a strategy this time around, which is interesting to see. And it's nice to see how much he's switched up his team in the short time since we battled him last. Let's finish this. Battleback. Maybe. Yeah, we did it. Well, that was a bit of a scuffed battle, but we did manage to get through it. That Starmie was pretty scary, actually. I'm glad that this guy didn't have any healing items to keep that thing in the battle for longer. But we did it. We defeated Ein again. Gah! He has improved since our last meeting. I don't know, actually. I feel like I've gotten worse. Gah! It is a shame you oppose us, Eckler. Here, use this. Go on, open the door with it. Thank you for the yellow ID badge. What awaits beyond the door? Why, you should see with your own eyes. Slightly ominous. Oh, okay. We got a message. Timely. Greetings, Egan of Agate Village. Dear Eckler, this is Egan of Agate Village. I just wanted to let you know this is my first electronic mail. I am not at all familiar with high-tech things, so I have only learned how to type in words. Incidentally, if you are ever in... Wait, how do I go through the rest of the message? Oh, I get it. Okay, he's, I'm guessing he's run out of space in the message. Okay. I like Egan. He's a funny guy. Oh, Grandpa, the email's cut off before he finally gets to the point. What should we do, Eckler? Should we go back to Agate Village, or should we keep going? Let's go back to Agate Village. I need to go and buy revives anyway, so let's go and visit him. Okay, back here in Agate Village. Gonna see Gramps. Before the big final battle, it would seem. Wait, that's not the way that we go. This way. You know what? It feels like there's not been a news report in a very long time. Ah, Rui, and Eckler, it's good to see you back. I sent you an email, I'm quite proud of myself for that. We got it, but it was cut off before it was anything worthwhile, Grandpa. Oh, is that so? That's odd. Well, since you're here, it would be just as well to tell you in person. I have a little something I'd like Eckler to have. Please, take this. The Master Ball. Right then. I guess this was worth it. Now, Eckler, Rui, it's time for you to go. Bring down the criminal syndicate threatening world peace. Okay. Okay, we'll do that, no big deal. See you later, Gramps. Well, that was definitely worthwhile. I'm glad we did that. Certainly feels like we're coming right up to the end now. I didn't expect this to be the final video of the series. Well, we're back in front of this ominous looking door, which also has a Pikachu on it, and it looks like slacking on either side of it. Do we need to put the keys in? Yeah. It's gonna make us do them one by one. I suppose that's kind of fitting to build up the tension. Let's put in the green ID badge. I knew that this game was relatively short, a few people have told me that, but I really didn't expect that we could be right at the end already. This was a really cool gauntlet to, oh, hello. Whoa, stop right there. I can't very well let you go any farther. Ah, okay, well, that's a break in the tension. Doge. I was just about to say, you know, I can't believe we're possibly gearing up for the final fight of the game, but I guess not. Shadow Masquerain would have been cool, but I know that they mainly focused on Gen 2 Pokemon for the Shadow Pokemon in this game. Heracross. Cool. Oh man, Heracross is definitely my favorite bug type, and it's a Shadow Heracross. Yeah, I think I've mentioned in the past how I'm not really a fan of bug types, but Heracross is the exception that proves the rule. After playing Explorers of Sky, I came to like Parasect a lot more, but I feel like that's probably only in Explorers of Sky. How do I want to do this? Columba has pretty much served his purpose. Let's bring in Loki, just in case Heracross wants to use any fighting type moves. At least we'll have the immunity there. Better not Psybeam Heracross, might just blow it away completely. That's Masquerain Silverwind did a fair amount of damage, but I think Apollo should be able to hang in there. I think Bug's a physical type in this game, so Reflect would be useful here. I could probably get away with setting that up. Shadow Rush, okay. Oof, that was a lot of damage. Silverwind again. I don't think that'll knock out Loki. Certainly brought Apollo down low though. Okay, well let's try this. We're gonna Pain Split Heracross, and we'll just potion up Apollo. Got those lemonades for a reason. Oh wow, it's faster. That's annoying. I knew Heracross was fast, but I didn't expect it really to outspeed Misdreavus. I guess Misdreavus is just too mediocre, unfortunately. I've enjoyed using it, and as I've said before, it's a Pokemon that I hadn't used before, that I wanted to try and challenge myself to use. And that's pretty much been the story of this game, is using Pokemon I normally wouldn't have used. Uh-oh. Don't you start this. Speaking of Explorers of Sky, Silver Wind and Ominous Wind, pretty scary moves to have to deal with. That might actually knock out Apollo if it does it again, so let's switch out Apollo and bring in Battle back. Intimidate should be really useful here, as well as resisting bug-type moves. Brick Break, oof. Well, it's a good job I didn't put up Reflect, really, isn't it? This Heracross is dangerously fast, actually. But at least we got rid of Masquerain. Columba grew to level 42, and it's trying to learn Swift. Well, that is definitely a better attacking move than Comet Punch. Comet Punch could hit up to 5 times, so it could do, what, like 95 damage in a perfect world? While Swift is a reliable 60 that can't miss. I'm not going to take my chances with Comet Punch, let's just replace it with Swift. I like reliability, that's how I play the game. Right then, I think what we'll do is Thunder Wave Heracross with Plusle's turn, and heal up Plusle on Battleback's turn. I think Plusle will be able to hang on. Ah, Quick Claw. Very nice. I'd like to think that Plusle could maybe hang on through another Brick Break. We have intimidated it after all. No, geez, that thing hits so hard. Okay then, let's put in... Let's see, Arcee's weak to fighting, so that's not a good idea. Apollo's weak to bug, though it hasn't shown any bug type moves yet. And Apollo has Reflect. So let's bring in Apollo, let's set up Reflect. I think Apollo might outspeed it, so that could be helpful. Safeguard was completely useless in the end, wasn't it? Let's use Reflect, and let's triple kick this Heracross. It will probably won't do a whole lot of damage, but at least we can start to lower its health a little bit. Battleback has been an interesting Pokemon to use. I think it's been really, really strong for the most part when it's had the good matchups. But its good matchups are relatively few and far between. If it can't hit something with Triple Kick or Earthquake, it's really going to struggle, and at the moment we can't really Earthquake, and Heracross would resist it anyway. Okay, so let's actually return you, and use Battleback's turn to heal up Apollo. There we go. That was a good amount of damage. I like that. This thing is quite insistent on using Shadow Rush, actually, which, to a degree, actually makes my job a little bit easier in lowering its health. Okay, well, let's try and snag you with an Ultra Ball. And Battleback, you can Triple Kick, just to lower it a little bit more. Don't want to return it again. I think Triple Kick will be just the right amount of damage if we don't manage to snag it. Nice, first time. Much easier than the Delibird from the last part. Okay, we defeated Dioge. Nobody said a word about you being this tough. Really? I find that hard to believe. Are you sure you're listening to your co-workers? Because I've beaten them all down, up until now. Well, I need to go back and heal my Pokemon. But we snagged that Heracross, which is really cool, and I love Heracross. But I'm not replacing any members of the team now. If only we'd snagged it earlier in the game, I would have been pretty enthusiastic about using it. But no, not now. Not after we put so much work into the team that we have. Okay, now we'll be able to get through this door without another rude interruption. Let's find out. Off we go to what looks like a whole new area. Also, we have an email. Hey, it's Net from the Under with a Shadow Pokemon list. Ekla, I did it! I analyzed the data ROM and managed to extract a partial list of Shadow Pokemon. For the time being, I've identified 29 Shadow Pokemon. There appear to be more, so I'll send updates when I find them. Well, that's really useful. Does that come in our snag list? Yes, it does. Oh. Metagross, huh? I wonder who might have that. That's pretty scary. And then there was Croconaw and Quilava in there as well. Fanfare, please. Congratulations. You are the 1,000th guest to enter Realgam Tower since its opening. You sure about that? I'm not sure there are 1,000 people in this region. Yeah, like, as if. We just opened today, so that's not likely. Oh, okay, I guess we're battling you. Well, it looks like we still have a lot of Realgam Tower left. I thought we were coming right up to the end, but I guess we've got a whole area of trainers to battle before we get to the conclusion. Well, this is actually really nice. It's going to be nice to have the opportunity to train my Pokemon a little bit more before the conclusion of the game, because we have been a little bit down in levels compared to the bosses we've been fighting in the Realgam Tower Gauntlet. Oh, Columba. I keep leading with Columba just in case Safeguard or Light Screen would be useful, but this is certainly not a good matchup for him. Goodbye. Goodness, Apollo is so strong. Hariyama, okay. Well, we know exactly what we're going to do to that. We'll triple kick the Nuzleaf and, oh, fake out, rude. Who are you faking out? Battleback, that's okay. It's not going to stop Apollo from blowing this Hariyama off the face of the earth. Goodbye. Good stuff. Level 44 for Battleback. Really good chunk of special defense on Battleback as well. It's nice to see. A Lombre, of course. Hey, don't explode. I'll be honest, I didn't know Nuzleaf could learn Explosion. That's ridiculous. And a complete waste of your life. In fact, you did more harm than good with that. You just won the battle for me, thank you. Oh, that's ridiculous. What a complete goon. Sorry, you don't need to get so steamed over, my little white lie. Get out of here. I bet I made you happy when I said you were the 1000th guest. Isn't that right? Well, I never believed it for a second, so no. We'll put Plusle out in front for now. Since he's the lowest level on the team, even though he gets the boosted experience, we just really haven't been able to use him much, other than throwing the odd paralysis out. This is a nice place. You gonna battle us? You told me this place would be attracting guests from all over the world. I can demonstrate my battling to all sorts of influential people. I can become famous worldwide. You're lucky. Before anyone, I'll show you how skilled I am at battling. Alright. Street performer Looper. Let's fight. Quillfish. And Octillery. Looks like putting Plusle in was a good idea. Good stuff, Plusle. Really can't count Plusle out. Even if it's the lowest level on the team. Let's get rid of this Quillfish next. Plusle grew to level 42. Feraligatr, cool. So I guess according to the snag list, and according to the note that we got from Nets, the only Shadow Pokemon we have left to snag that we haven't seen are the 2 starter evolutions that we could have snagged at the beginning of the game, and Metagross. Maybe the Metagross is the Pokemon that Nascore has? Alright, Columba, show them what you got. A valiant attempt was made. Let's see what this Feraligatr can do. Earthquake, oh no. Oh, Plusle. You were doing so well. Why does everything have Earthquake in this game? Alright then, if that's the game you're gonna play, we'll bring in Loki, and your Earthquake will be useless. Let's get rid of Feraligatr. That'll do. Level 43 for Loki. Hey, you did it, Columba! You got the KO! Well done. I'm proud of you. Alright, we did it. We took out Street Performer Looper. Oh, you dashed my dreams. While I do, I'll hone my skills and position myself as a charismatic trainer. Yeah, or you could go and collect hourglasses from all around a strange planet. Looks like we got a room back there, as well as a room back here. You're probably not going to battle me because you're sitting in a chair. Welcome to the just completed Realgam Tower. Well, how about a battle as an event to commemorate the opening? I've made a huge error. Okay, she did battle me. Mawile! Cute. And Matang. You know what would go great right now would be an earthquake. Let's put in Battleback. Oh, Battleback's really low on health. Okay. Well, we'll do this then. I was gonna safeguard on Columba's turn, but instead, let's heal up Battleback with Columba's turn and switch him in on Artie's turn. I don't think we've ever done something like that, and that's a real benefit of double battles, is having 2 turns. Being able to heal and attack on the same turn is really cool. Huh, Intimidate was useless, but that's okay. Uh-oh. Rocks. Columba's greatest weakness. Oh, Columba, I love you, I really do. But you don't have an easy time of it, do you? That's okay, we have another floating Pokemon we can put in here. Iron Defense, that's a pain. You're already made of metal. Okay, Loki, let's see. Let's confuse Mawile. And let's begin the earthquakes. I feel like Mawile might have Bite. In fact, it probably does have Bite. So we want to try and avoid that if possible. Don't want Loki getting knocked out. Good stuff. Bye-bye, Mawile. Not as much damage on Matang, but it did just boost its defense. It's a weird camera angle. I don't think we've seen one like that before. Lairon. That's another thing I can Earthquake. This is fine. Ah, not quite enough. Maybe I should have just Shadow Balled it or something. Would have done neutral damage, right? Probably could have predicted that it would have held on, since the first attack did less than half damage. Either way, we should be able to finish it off this turn without any trouble whatsoever. Good stuff, Loki. Alright, and that's another battle out of the way. Ah, I was supposed to win! Since you bothered to come, you may as well enjoy yourselves. Well, they really pulled the old switcheroo on us, huh? I was about to liken that boss gauntlet of the Cypher admins to the Elite Four, and as such I expected there to be a champion at the end. But it would appear that there is still more of Realgam Tower to explore, so we'll have to do that in the next part. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.